It was just a few years ago, I surprised my wife with her dream car, a rally red Honda Civic Type R.
Hello, Devin.
What's up, Bobby?
I'm working on the computer.
I need your help.
What's up, dude?
Can you come to the shop maybe 5:30-ish?
What for?
I need your help on the Type R.
What?
Okay. What?
Bobby's auto spa. They're just not very high tech. What the freak is that?
Hello?
What is this doing here? Stop. Stop.
Hey, why are you chasing me around?
Why is this car in here?
What do you mean? You have to clean it.
I thought you were talking about the black Type R.
Well, I was, but you can clean this one as well.
Whose is this?
I wonder who's been asking for a red Type R for like 8 years.
You have to be kidding me.
You like?
Yes, I love it. Can you get against the wall right now? What is this doing here?
Are you tearing up?
Yes.
Here, I got a microfiber. We're good.
This has to be a joke.
Turn around, look. Now this car has been Bobby's daily for the last 2 years. It has been nothing short of the ultimate daily, but unfortunately, Bobby is now needing a truck, and that's why this car is going home to one of you guys. Before it leaves, this thing needs some desperate work. We are down to the final 3 days on the Type R giveaway. So if you want your chance to win a very, very, very clean 2019 Type R, head to the website. Every $3 you spend is 1 entry to take the car home. And if you didn't see the previous video, I am giving the winner of the car freedom over what wheels they want on the build. These are CE28 SLs, which look amazing, but everyone has different taste. Everyone has different styles. So whatever wheels that you want on your car, when you win, I'll buy and I'll install. And if you simply just don't want the car and you happen to win, you can choose the $15,000 cash option instead of the car. Man, I am excited for today. We are doing something that has been needing to be done for a very long time. Up, come, freaking fatty. So on today's agenda, we are doing a makeover on the Type R, on Bobby's Type R. That's soon to be one of your guys' Type R.
Yes.
So what's the scoop?
So I've had Piston in my car a lot, and she just needs good detail. We're gonna take out the seats.
She's getting the full interior makeover, and then I'm gonna go through, I guess you can help if you want, and I'm gonna give the car a nice little polish, make it shiny. We've never polished this car. You've had it for 3 years.
Yeah.
And
she deserves a little.
yeah, we're trying
shine.
to make this thing pretty mint for one of you guys to take home. So we're gonna do the interior first. And Bobby requested that the front seats be removed. You want to give him a quick before look? Or you don't, because it's pretty crusty.
Well, I will just blame it on Piston because it is from him. Look at him, he looks guilty. So this is the before.
So here's the condition of the seats.
And do the back seats too.
I mean, they're not bad. They're just a little, it looks like Bobby may have had a little toot or two on them. But the back is where Piston got a little bit hairy.
A little carried away.
So I'm going to go ahead and pull out the front seats. Bobby's going to do her thing, spend probably the whole day cleaning the inside of this car out. And then I'll move on to a full exterior polish. Hey, I'm rich.
Hey, that's my $10.
It is $10, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, because I get them at the bank every week. Any other money?
Dude, you know what?
What?
That's not okay. I could have used that $1.
You can have it if you want.
You owe me $20 for that kiss.
No, I'll show you a real kiss.
I'm good. All right, the key here is to not scuff the door panel.
Perfect. That is a nice seat right there.
It's nice, but it's just crust.
See, this is Piston's main headrest spot.
You're not allowed in the Type R anymore.
I've seen dirtier.
Definitely a Bobby photo.
Devin.
Tootin' my gootin' over here. So Bobby did her thing in the interior with the vacuum cleaner and her special sprays for the dash, and I took care of all the pressure washing. Both seats are now fully cleaned and dried. Look at how beautiful these things turned out, man. Let's get them back in the car and see how good of a job Bobby did on her interior detail. I haven't seen an interior this clean in a very long time. Man, this thing turned out nice. Super happy we pulled the seats. And we did it right. Now we're gonna move on to the exterior. Let me get this car cleaned up and show you the condition of the paint. It doesn't look terrible, but under certain lighting, you can definitely tell she needs some love. So I got the car all cleaned up, and while it looks nice, if we grab a light and check out the paint, you can tell it ain't perfect. Now today, I'm not gonna try and make this thing an absolute showroom quality paint job. If you guys can remember back, I spent almost an entire week on the yellow Evo. The advantage here is this car is not repainted. I repainted that one, so we don't need to do wet sanding, which saves a ton of time. We should be able to hit this car with a 2-step correction and get amazing results. So let's go ahead and test out some methods on the fender. For the cutting, I'm going to use a step 1 from 3M. It's their white compound. There is the part number with a blue Adams pad. For polishing, I like the white Adams polish and the white Adams pad. And of course, I'll be using none other than the Rupes Bigfoot polisher. Step 1, step 2, and if all looks good, then we can seal up the paint. When it comes to paint correcting, I always like to start with the least aggressive method first. So here we're using the white compound and white polish. The more clear coat you can leave on the car, the better. But unfortunately, this just wasn't cutting it. This wasn't enough. I wiped off the compound and it didn't look nearly as good as I knew it could. So then I hit it with the blue pad and the white 3M cutting compound, followed it up with the white Adams pad and the white Adams polish, and the fender turned out phenomenal. All right, now we're talking. So this here is untouched. This here is where we're at so far. Moving on to the rest of the car, went ahead and knocked out the entire hood and the front bumper. I do have a mini polisher as well. Unfortunately, it broke, so I was stuck using the 6-inch on the entire car. Here's a nice little before and after on the passenger side fender. Like I said earlier, the paint wasn't terrible, but we made it a whole lot better. All right, here's the deal.
Wait.
You gotta look at the fender, tell me which side of the fender. What are you doing? You gotta put your hat on. Are you balding like Devin?
No, I just have a forehead line.
Oh, okay, look at your fender and see which side's polished.
You know, I'm gonna have to say this side's polished over here.
Yep, how'd you know?
Holy cow. Is it like... That's so scuffed up. Good job, honey.
By far the worst section of the entire car is the rear bumper, and I'm assuming that's from Bobby putting a bunch of stuff in the trunk for the coffee stand. Let's see how nice we can get this to look. Now it's not perfect, but that is much, much cleaner. One final push to get the car 100% complete, then we can pull her outside and see how she looks. All right, I am all done polishing the car. Went ahead and gave it a nice solid bath to get all of the compound off and pulled it outside to make sure it looks just as good in the sun as it does in the shop. Now I must say, the Rally Red on the Type Rs, when fully polished, has got to be the best color they ever made. We have one last step with the Type R, and that is ceramic coating. Now we could either wax it or ceramic coat it. I'm a big fan of ceramic coat as it just lasts quite a bit longer than wax does. Plus it makes the cars easier to clean, so on and so forth. I'll be using Armor Shield 9 from Avalon King to coat the Type R. Very simple. I'm gonna clean the panel with IPA, make sure it's spotless, apply the ceramic coating, let it sit for about 3 minutes, grab a fresh brand new microfiber towel and wipe off the panel, and we're done. Ceramic coating is very, very easy to apply, and the main difference between ceramic and wax for me is the durability. The Armor Shield 9 lasts 2 years. A typical wax job will last about 3 months. Avalon King did just come out with a new product called the Armor Shield Max, and that one happens to have a 3-year rating. Avalon King did hook you guys up with a nice little discount code. The code is Devin25, and it brings the total on the ceramic coat from 70 bucks down to 45 bucks. This thing is now fully polished and ceramic coated. We are completely done with the detail, interior and exterior. Let's pull her outside and see how it looks. This thing could not have turned out any better. Look at the shine on this car. Now there's one issue that I do want to get resolved today. Every time we fire up the car, something clunks. I tried to resolve it a few months back when I first got the shop and I didn't have a lift. It was impossible to diagnose on the ground, so let's get her on the lift, and it should be fairly simple to diagnose in the air. I'm guessing the lower rear, I guess you'd call it like a pitch stop mount or a torque mount. My assumption is that broke. What I thought was the problem isn't the problem. This mount is good, nothing up with it whatsoever. So I'm trying to figure out what is clunking when fired. It's a little bit difficult to do by yourself. If Bobby was here again and she could start the car as I'm underneath, that would make life easy. So Bobby came, and Bobby's gonna start up the car, and I'm gonna be underneath, and we're gonna figure this out once and for all.
I already know what it is.
What?
It's motor mount.
Buddy, I checked all of them, they're all great.
For real?
Don't get my car dirty.
Holy cow, it is the cleanest it's ever been. I hate going up in the air.
Going off? I'm just gonna bend it out of the way. The problem was the overpipe was hitting a heat shield, which was hitting the body, and every time you start it or shut it off, the motor flexes a little bit. That was smacking around and making all sorts of racket. Now we should be good to go. The car is officially 100% ready to go home to one of you guys. Once again, only 3 days left to win the Type R. We're very curious to see who this thing is gonna go home to.